First was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Okay, how's it all looking? Game is playing. Woohoo!
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
Well, they can enjoy that. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Anyone who decides to join me, watch this later, or anything. How are you all doing? I'm back finally with I'm not even sure what part that this one is, and I think I'm going to sneeze in a second. So yeah, at the end of the last episode afterwards, I went and just checked something. Basically, I didn't have some of the wolf gear upgrades and everything that I could have had. So I went, found out where that was, and now I have them. Well, I have the locations to go get the wolf gear, upgrades, etc. So, pretty simply, I'm doing that now. Let's hit the map. God, it's been a while again. There's a cave there. Let's go to Kaer Morhen, then we'll do the iron mine, go there, then we'll go to Lakeside Hut and go there. And hopefully I should have all the wolf gear. Hoping that my internet holds out well today. It has been spotty the last month or so. It really doesn't like doing as it's told. God, I've been wanting to get back to this game, one, because I want to get it done. And two, because I just want to play this game. Don't fall off the edge, Jack. You've done that far too many times in Kaer Morhen. It's how you die. Pretty much, it's actually the main way I've died at Kaer Morhen. Okay, keep moving. Fast travel, Geralt. Absolutely nothing else. Okay. Wow, look at those two big bears. There we go. There we go. Let's fatten ourselves on some bear stuff. We shall call the roach. Ooh, what's that? Apart from obviously the bear. Just trot past. Slash him. Done.
Leo's grave. A senseless death could have been avoided.
Ah. Interesting. I'm trying to remember who Leo is off the top of my head. I've gone the complete wrong way here. Or have I? That's what I want. We shall ride. It always makes me wonder when doing this kind of thing in these games, because it's obviously been, this game has obviously been based on well-established lore, and the world has been existing for quite a while, etc., etc. Why none of the witches have ever done this? Right, what do we have in here then? Anything particular? Let's drink some cat. Oh, I didn't. There we go.
Look around some.
Got to do that. Geralt has got to know where we're looking, not just the player. Okay. Around here. Nope. Cool. Ah, more climbing. There we go. Enhanced gauntlets. I want the wolf gear. Oh! I just realised that wasn't like a... I was wondering what that was. Wyvern. We shall drink some water. We shall climb some stuff. We shall run out here. And we shall call my horse. Okay.
Come on.
They're now up the other side of the map. I drink water again. White honey is tea. It's remembering the buttons half the time is a massive part of the battle. The rate appears to be okay. I promise I am focusing and playing the game. Just got to make sure that the what's it called? The stream is functioning still. My God!
What now?
I think I've gone the wrong way somewhere. Oh no. Perfect, we'll go there so I can just fast travel. Then we can actually play the game. We can do more main missions. It'll be wonderful. It'll be glorious. Get out! Fuck's sake. I knew that would happen. I knew it was going to happen. God damn it. I'm just playing it and thinking that I'm going to slip off this, aren't I? Damn Roach doesn't know rain back. More importantly, Geralt doesn't know which way to fucking dismount off a horse if you don't fall off a goddamn cliff. Idiot boy. Anything in here? Ooh, what's this? Green mold. Excellent. Jump! Launch yourself across the map. Dive, dive, dive!
Found the corpse. Whoever mutilated it sure wasn't human.
Well, we can do that in a minute. There we go. Okay, we will head back. By the looks of it, I'm going to be over here anyway. Hit the map. It's quests. Ugly baby. Okay, so I need to find and help Yennefer. There appears to be a secondary quest here. So let's stay here for a minute. Cool. What's killing drowners, eh?
Another drowner, even more mangled.
Ugh. Has Lambert finally gone off his meds? Okay, let's get some air and work out how the hell we do this. Appears to be a drowner corpse of some sort over here.
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry.
Are we fighting? Apparently. Bugger! Back up, Geralt, back up. Shit me. Come on. Come on, Mr. Troll. Okay.
Troll abode. As long as I'm here, might as well look around.
Well, we'll take some stuff.
Troll looked to be pretty good with his hands, but I'd never suspect he could write.
All those chosen by the Professor should be present outside the keep at the designated time. Tardiness, failure to bring the proper equipment, or insubordination will be punished with death. We shall mount our principal attack on Kaer Morhen with our Frightener. Gaining mastery of the keep should not present much of a problem, for we have heard only a handful of witches remain in the residence there. Therefore, you must make haste. A 50 Errands reward awaits you for every mutant head you sever. Once we have taken the witch's secrets, we must separate in order not to attract attention. Every one of you will then be left to find your own way back to Vizima, where we will unite. There's a new movie I need to see. It's on Netflix, unfortunately. I don't have Netflix, so I might have to wait a while, or wait until I go see a friend who has got Netflix. But The Nightmare of the Wolf, I believe it's about the attack on Kaer Morhen. I really want to see it, but
Plan of attack for the fortress. not how I remember it. Troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot.
Sorry I killed the troll then.
Guess our friendly troll detests drowners. Guess our friendly troll detests drowners.
Poor troll. I mean, I was trying not to have to kill the troll. I feel sad now, because that troll was cool. But let that little note and what it tells you about what happened around the world here be an example to you all. Apologies, I was looking for something. Of what happens when unchecked paranoia, these unscrupulous individuals with money on the mind, live your life without screwing someone else over in the process. That's all I ever ask of people nowadays. You know what, sometimes it feels like I'm asking them a lot. Anyway, back to the game. Right, so if we get the map, head to the fast travel point. I always feel sad every time I see what happened. Every time I hear more about what happened at Cameron. I mean, essentially, they've got this massive, like, in this part of the world, essentially, they've got a massive kind of expanse of land that was made habitable by these individuals who, a lot of the time, did not choose this life and just kind of had it thrust upon them. I mean, it gave them a purpose, but even so, it's still one of those. I may not have. I would have liked a kind of choice before. Maybe it's a life I would have chosen, but I resent it because I did not choose it. Situations, and once their purpose started to dwindle out, like it has. I mean, yes, there is still a point to these guys, but it's not as strict. They're not as necessary. I mean, well, one Witcher could do. They could send in 20 soldiers. And maybe only one of those soldiers would have come back, but they didn't need Witcher. It's... yeah. These people trying to come to terms with a world in which they're obsolete, but... or becoming obsolete, but at the same time... they are not just hounded, but vilified. It's just a wonderful story. It's just a wonderful kind of... I mean, not wonderful, but you know, it's something I like in a story. Utility, to a degree. Yeah, let's go see Yennefer. Yeah, Yennefer. Yeah, Yennefer. Find and help Yennefer. God, they've made Cameron just so beautiful. God, fucking hell!
Shit!
Uh-oh.
I've just I think I just shit myself.
Damned crystal!
Just scared the shit out of
You
myself.
decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. that was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Come on, Yennefer.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret.
A little bit
For
like
the
what you did
time
on Skellige.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So
Ew.
upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine.
Oh.
Yes, I know. You'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Ain't you someone who cares that much about what you did?
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion.
Really?
I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Yeah, who you
Who you
contacting?
plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget?
Guardian.
Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Oh no.
Exactly.
From the
a
Blue
sage.
Mountains.
As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your patience.
Ah. Convinced, isn't she?
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor, really?
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please.
I was on the same level.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Writers knew what they were doing.
One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Geralt.
You're welcome. And before I walk away... Oh. You have a new quest item. Okay. Cool.
Nothing here.
Anyway, just
Geralt.
gonna quickly talk to her.
So, feel any different
I want
after
to
our
know.
encounter with the Jinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Me
Every
too,
woman
say
said that to me.
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well. Moments like this.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
That sounds ominous. I'm curious actually, because I don't really know too much. I haven't played 1 and 2.
Hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
Interesting. The Wild Hunt want from you, yeah.
What did Eridan want from you
I
exactly?
mean, she's a powerful
The same thing
mage.
he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Ciri.
Draw a blank on most of my time with them.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
And what happened in Nilfgaard? Because she appears like... Yennefer is a free spirit, essentially an independent agent. Yes, has done things for the Northern Kingdoms, but in the game, in the books, it would soon, it doesn't do anything unless it benefits her. Yet she appears to be working very much for Nilfgaard.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Ciri's your
Shared
daughter.
aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Only biologically. Sure, some people follow on that. Why didn't you look for me?
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely.
Oh
Besides, I knew you'd fled the
Stop
hunt.
bringing it back to
Eridan
Triss.
would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Practical as ever there, Yennefer.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
There we go.
Got summoned by Radovid. He wants me to find Philippa.
What a king. Not only cruel, but naive as well. Did he truly believe you'd help him?
I took the job.
Why?
To be perfect
I
honest,
was
number
saying
2
I'm
is
curious what
pretty
happened
much
to her.
yeah.
And I didn't want any Redanians getting in my way while I tried to find out. Look, found this in Philippa's hideout.
A megascope crystal. Damn, it's cracked. But it could still work.
Ooh, goody.
Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue on precious stones.
It's madness. You will need immense power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
Damn it. That's it. I can't recover any more.
Interesting. Yeah, what were they talking about?
I hear right. They mentioned the lodge.
Yes. And later, Philippa said something about vision regeneration.
I don't know too. I really need
Think
to do
Philippa
like a
pulled it off?
playthrough or
Restored her eyesight.
a one or
It would be
two.
reckless, but not impossible. They seemed to say she was planning to implant tissue grown on precious stones. Till now, only Vilgefortz has ever managed. If she succeeded, well, I suppose congratulations would be in order.
I see a bit of a hole in the game, in the lore. Yennefer has had her eyes regenerated before, but maybe it was Vilgefortz who did the regeneration for her. Read the books if you're unsure what I'm on about, or ask me a question.
Margarita mentioned Ida and Francesca, then Kira and Fringilla.
I've little doubt Philippa means to revive the Lodge of Sorceresses.
They weren't sure about Triss, excluded you right away.
I'd never agree to rejoin. Philippa believes only the Lodge can look after the Mage's interests effectively. I disagree and prefer to act alone. Besides, the moment's inopportune. Reviving the Lodge would enrage both Radovid and the Emperor. They're at a critical stage of their duel for influence, and neither would welcome a new player.
Okay. I am genuinely wondering what to do with the crystal.
Wonder what I should do with the crystal.
It cannot fall into Radovid's hands, not under any circumstances. You'd better leave it with me.
Yeah, I prefer to do it that way if I'm honest.
It'll be safer with you.
Cool.
Geralt?
And I found something that might be
Found
yours.
something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? So you changed your style a bit.
Wow, I picked that up at the start of the game.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Well,
Thanks, Yen.
let's
See
go
you
do
later.
this shit for Yennefer.